Have you ever felt drained just by being around certain people? You know the ones. They bring negativity wherever they go, making everything feel heavier. So, how can you handle these challenging interactions without letting them affect your peace? Today, we're diving into 5 Stoic techniques that anyone can use to stay calm, positive, and grounded, even around the most toxic individuals. By the end, you'll have practical tools to handle negativity like a Stoic pro. Number 1. Take a deep breath and pause. When faced with a toxic or negative person, it's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment. But one of the core principles of Stoicism is learning to pause and breathe. Rather than reacting instantly to someone's hurtful words or actions, take a deep breath, count to 5, and give yourself a moment. This pause allows you to reclaim control over your response, rather than letting emotions drive your reaction. The Stoics believe that our responses are entirely within our control, while others' behavior is not. By pausing, you're practicing self-discipline and choosing a response that aligns with your values, not your impulses. Instead of snapping back or feeling overwhelmed, remind yourself that a calm mind is a powerful mind. Picture this brief moment as a reset button. It gives you a chance to take back your energy, rather than giving it away to someone else's negativity. With practice, pausing becomes a natural response, especially in challenging situations. The next time someone tries to drag you into negativity, take a deep breath and remember. This pause is a small but powerful act of self-control. You're protecting your peace, choosing your response, and taking one simple but significant step toward living with resilience. Number 2. Practice empathy without attachment. Empathy can be an incredibly powerful tool when dealing with toxic people. Stoics believe that everyone's actions stem from their own internal struggles, insecurities, or misunderstandings. By trying to understand someone's negative behavior without taking it personally, you're able to keep a sense of compassion without becoming emotionally tangled in their issues. Think about it. Maybe this person is going through something difficult, or they act out because they feel insecure or hurt. Recognizing this doesn't mean you're excusing their behavior. It simply helps you understand that they may be acting from a place of pain or confusion, rather than direct malice. However, the Stoics teach us to balance empathy with strong emotional boundaries. Practicing empathy without attachment means you can feel compassion without letting negativity disturb your own peace. Imagine their negative emotions as a storm. They might be in the middle of it, but you're standing at a safe distance, observing without getting soaked. You're aware of their struggles, but you're not allowing yourself to be pulled into their emotional chaos. This mental distance helps you acknowledge their feelings while protecting your own mental space. This balanced approach to empathy not only keeps you calm, but can even defuse tension in situations where others might react defensively. By showing empathy without attachment, you're staying true to your own values while maintaining emotional control. It allows you to interact with difficult individuals without sacrificing your own peace of mind. Remember, you can show kindness and understanding without taking on their negativity. This technique gives you the freedom to care without carrying the emotional weight of others' actions, enabling you to stay calm, grounded, and true to yourself. Number 3. Focus on what you can control. When dealing with toxic people, one of the core Stoic principles is focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. It's easy to get caught up in other people's actions, attitudes, or words, especially when they're negative. But here's the truth. You can't control how others behave. You can only control how you respond to them. Imagine someone is constantly complaining or criticizing. It's tempting to either argue with them or feel frustrated. But instead of focusing on changing their behavior, remind yourself that the only thing within your power is your own mindset. You have the choice to let their words affect you, or not. You can choose to stay calm, redirect the conversation, or even walk away if needed. When you focus on your reactions, you're also reclaiming your peace. By letting go of the need to control others, you free yourself from the emotional weight their actions might bring. You can even set boundaries if necessary, politely limiting your exposure to their negativity. The key is remembering that your happiness and peace aren't dependent on someone else's attitude. Next time you're around a toxic person, pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what can I control in this moment? Focusing on that can be incredibly empowering and can help you stay grounded, no matter the situation. Number 4. Practice negative visualization. Negative visualization is a unique Stoic technique that prepares your mind for difficult interactions by imagining the worst-case scenario. Before you engage with a toxic person, take a few moments to visualize them behaving in the most negative way possible. Picture them saying something rude, dismissive, or even personally attacking you. It might sound counterintuitive, but this exercise can actually lessen the shock or emotional sting of their behavior if it happens. By expecting the worst, you're building resilience so that, should it happen, it won't take you by surprise, and you'll be better equipped to respond calmly. Once you've mentally prepared for the worst, remind yourself that you have the power to remain calm and unaffected. Negative visualization works like a mental shield, helping you approach the interaction with composure and strength. This technique allows you to prepare without assuming that people will always be negative. It's more about training your mind to stay steady in the face of negativity if it does arise. If they say something hurtful, it'll feel far less overwhelming because you've already considered it. Rather than reacting emotionally, you'll be ready to respond with thoughtfulness and self-control. The goal of negative visualization isn't to expect bad behavior from everyone, but to strengthen your mental endurance. With this technique, you're prepared for the potential challenges toxic people might present, making their comments or actions feel far less overwhelming. This practice helps you stay calm and grounded, empowering you to respond with poise and resilience. It's like a mental rehearsal that strengthens your ability to face negativity with calm, rational responses, allowing you to handle toxic people with far greater ease. Number 5. Reflect and let go. After an encounter with a toxic or negative person, it's important to take a moment to reflect and let go. This Stoic practice involves looking back on the interaction, not to dwell on what went wrong, but to see if there's anything you can learn from it. Start by asking yourself, did I handle this as calmly and effectively as I could? If the answer is yes, celebrate that progress. And if there were moments you wish you'd responded differently, treat it as a chance to grow without judgment. Stoics believe in the power of self-reflection to build resilience and wisdom. So, after a challenging encounter, take a few minutes to review your actions and emotions. Maybe you stayed calm and patient. Great. Or perhaps you felt frustrated and reacted impulsively. Whatever the outcome, the goal is to learn, not to criticize yourself. Once you've gathered any lessons, it's time to let go. Letting go means releasing any residual frustration, anger, or tension from the interaction. Remind yourself that holding on to these emotions only harms your peace. You can practice this by taking deep breaths, visualizing yourself releasing the negativity, or even writing down your reflections to release lingering thoughts. The beauty of this technique is that it helps you move on, feeling lighter and more in control. Ready to handle the next challenge life throws your way. Dealing with toxic and negative people isn't easy, but with these Stoic techniques, you can protect your peace and handle these situations with confidence. Remember, staying calm isn't about ignoring problems. It's about choosing how much power you give to them. So, next time you're around negativity, just take a deep breath, focus on what you can control, and remember to approach each interaction with calmness and strength. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching and stay strong.